You guys ever celebrated Christmas?
Honestly? Same. Huh?
It's the 3 ornaments that I love.
They really went all out.
They did.
Is that our intro? You guys ever heard the story of Christ who was born on December 25th, 1900?
1900.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring.
Okay.
Shh.
Except for Brittany.
Except for Brittany, apparently, who wants to do the intro to this episode. What?
Be quiet.
What? Take it now.
No, I don't want it.
Leah.
Don't look at me. Don't
We're
bring me
sharing.
into this.
Who has a Christmas tale for us tonight?
This is going on for a really long time.
It's really good. Don't get us wrong.
Hey guys, I want to talk about Christmas.
Honestly,
Same.
Honestly, same.
Ooh, honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
same. Honestly,
Honestly, same. Honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
Honestly, same.
Little like
put
Halloween
snow.
stuff
Look,
around.
oh
like,
guys,
the edges.
holy shit, it's so fucking cold in here. Oh my god,
I did
thank
almost
goodness.
get us noses. We're little red noses.
Yeah.
Like Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
Just
Hey
like him.
everybody, welcome. Welcome to Honestly Same. This is a Christmas ep special. Am I allowed, is that trademarked for another show? I'm
Ep
not
special?
allowed to say that.
You need to try. You have a job.
What is,
And it's to do whatever I put on the list for you. Retroactively, you should have already trademarked.
that list that you made and checked twice?
Yes.
Is it to find out which of our samesies has been naughty or nice?
Oh my gosh, we should make a naughty or nice list.
Of all of our samesies?
Yeah.
Hey,
What
if
if
you
we
listen to
don't
the
know them?
show,
They need to tell us.
It'll
They need
just
to
be
come
like
out.
it'll just be like the Hogwarts sorting hat. We'll just be like, well, I don't know.
you can do that. Hey, I'm Ross,
I'm Leah.
I'm Brittany.
and it's Christmas when you're listening to this
Yeah, that's true.
right now. There is so much snow on the ground,
And we're
So
pretending
cold.
right now.
but we're inside with hot cocoa.
Can you see the steam?
Check this out.
If you're
Look at
watching
this.
on YouTube.
Hot cocoa, if you're
I've done
looking.
so much better. I'm sorry.
It
guys.
No, it's
smells
delicious.
great.
Leah slaved and slaved over this for us.
Actually, the microwave slaved and slaved.
really
I
was working
swear, I
hard.
put these back in that microwave probably
Yeah, I was
11
working hard.
times.
Well, we're here, and
We
it's
are.
Christmas, and we're making a special Christmas episode. What should we do?
We should whip our ball back and forth.
Okay. Okay. Or
What?
Or
second idea, because I didn't
Viewers
like that.
at home will enjoy that part. I'm going to edit in jingle bells when I do
Oh my
that.
god.
Guys,
Okay,
it's
you have
Christmas.
a lot of
you
editing
always
to
say
do.
you're gonna edit things.
Yeah.
in.
And I
you know
never
what?
You
do.
never
Because they're all
do.
visual effects. It's like Brittany gets abducted by an alien. I can't do that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Isn't that your job?
I'm not good enough.
Well, you need to work on that then.
I need to get visited by 3 ghosts.
Yeah. You need to get the shit scared out of you by some ghosts.
Yes, to make me understand what I'm doing wrong
Yes.
on this show. But I have
show.
this tie.
Wait, we should be the ghosts.
The ghosts of Christmas. Well, we need 3 though, so
Yeah.
we'd have to come up with ghost of Christmas something and something else.
You just don't get to be a ghost with us. We want to haunt
No,
you.
'cause
So
we're
you
gonna
can't
haunt
be
you.
a, you, yeah, you, so you
Right.
can't be a part of
I'm
this.
the Scrooge.
Yeah.
I will be ghost of podcasts past. Probably
it.
we'll talk
Perfect.
about like all of your past podcast episodes that
Yeah.
you've done.
Oh, episodes. Okay, yeah.
Well, or just podcasts. I think would
And I
probably
will
be
be
shorter.
the
But
ghost of podcast future. And again, just giving you a list of things that you really should get done.
This is spooky.
I thought we were doing a Christmas episode.
speaking
So-
of which, we have a fun little green bowl here filled with all kinds of kinds of prompts and things for us to talk about Christmas.
You sound like a South Park character.
Like
Oh, Christmas.
your mouth is just like,
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm
you have
I'm
the
specifically
Canadian
a Canadian person.
Correct.
Hey guys, you want to talk about Christmas? It's time to pull things from a bowl. Yeah, we're pulling Christmas things from a bowl. It's gonna be Christmas themed. I have no idea what's in this bowl, but I can't wait.
Yeah, you did not participate in this.
I did not.
You send a
This is
couple
the one
ideas,
that
and
I
I'm
said-
afraid that if I pull one of them out, I will
Oh,
have to.
if
He
my
has to pull his
ideas-
own.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
really,
hand him his.
I did. I gave a couple to this one. I sat back for this episode, and I gave a couple, and I really hope we pull all of them back to back.
And if
Oh,
you are
no.
watching this on YouTube and you are seeing my lovely steam and
The candle.
imagine the aroma of a
It smells good in here.
It's some kind of
It's,
pine.
yeah, it's pine.
something.
And if you
smells
see the
like
fireplace
look.
behind us, we built a fireplace for this.
It's called forest fir.
see, yeah, forest
Nice.
fir. And then we've got a stocking that I filled with gifts. Surprise everybody.
lights. Yeah, the Christmas lights are up. There's bows. There's candy canes.
Yeah.
We are Christmased out, and
It's
you're
true.
probably jealous that you're not here.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
There's really nothing we can do
we'll
about
just
that.
make
but
you
we do
feel
love
like you're here.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll make you
by-
feel like we're here by.
We are here.
This tie's too tight.
It's cutting off his circulation.
Yeah, it's cutting off circulation.
All right.
Let's start drawing from the bowl so people can enjoy this episode.
We're not
Please.
letting Ross go first because he's gonna pick his own
I know.
somehow.
He needs to pick his own. But I want the ASMR.
Oh my god, it's like snow.
Most surprising holiday food you've ever tried and liked. So a food that you've just you were not gonna try. You were like, "Fuck, I'll do it because it's really rude. I'm an adult."
You know
I gotta
what?
eat
I
this
don't
thing on
know
my
if
plate.
this counts towards Christmas necessarily, but the sweet potato casserole with like marshmallow and all of that. Have you ever had-
Yams.
I remember thinking at one point like, it's Thanksgiving and like how are these things going together
Yeah.
and how am I going to feel about it? But same thing where I was like, I can't disappoint these people who made this and are, there's like 4 of us here, right? So I'm like, I got to eat the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. I always want it now. Every
That's
Thanksgiving,
exactly
Now you
Christmas.
love it.
I don't know if that counts because we're obviously doing a Christmas episode, but
It's at holiday.
holiday in general, I would say it's that.
Yeah.
I loved that. I would love to try it again for the first time, actually.
How
You know?
special.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have an answer for this. I don't know if I can think of one specific food that's like holiday themed.
Do you have one that you're like, I won't touch? I do.
Name me some.
Stuffing.
I don't really like stuffing, although I did just have stuffing recently, and it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It really
So
wasn't.
are you telling me I should try it at Christmas?
Yes, you should.
I'm offended you don't like seasoned bread.
And
You know?
That's the thing that confuses me because I
It is just-
very much would.
Just chopped up bread.
But it's that I will not try it. Like I say, I don't like it. Like I can't
Oh, you've
say
just
that I've
never tried it.
not that I can like really remember.
So it's like, I think if you've never tried it before, I think what probably is holding you back is texture wise.
Yeah.
It's like spongy a little bit.
Yes.
But if you think about it almost more like crumbly stuff, like almost more like I don't know, kind of like the texture of like cake. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because it still has like form to it. I don't know.
I
It's-
listen.
Take salt, pepper, some sort of seasoning, chop up a sponge, put it on there,
And
practice
just
eating
give it a try.
By the time
Practice.
So
you
when
get to
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
holiday, you'll be ready for stuffing.
And
do you
then it
guys
might
like-
actually taste good at
Do
that
you guys
point.
like cranberry sauce?
That is one that I tried that I didn't think that I would like because I was like, what the fuck is this? And I don't necessarily want to eat it. But
I think it has to be
won't deny
mixed
that it's
with
good.
other stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like you can't just get it
Oh,
on
my
its own.
grandma was like, get it out the can, slice, slice, slice.
Oh
Take your
no,
slice.
my family used to put it out like it still had the can marks on
Yes.
it, like when it was on the table.
Yes.
Oh, that's cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I mean,
I
not all
don't think I've
cranberry
ever
sauce is from a can. I
don't
mean,
know if I've ever
some people
experienced
make it
Christmas, you guys.
properly.
I can't
Not
say I've ever
us.
had cranberry sauce. I don't
Okay.
know. I've eaten nothing for Christmas.
It's a good way to bring something sweet into the savory meal, I would say.
Okay.
I was pleasantly surprised by that.
What if we
I was
bring
too.
something sweet into
Something?
this? What if we bring something sweet into this and I draw
Let's
another
see
card?
what happens. Draw another card.
Oh, this fucking stuck in my hand. Okay. Oh,
It's
not
not
one
yours.
of mine. Favorite holiday song?
Ooh, sing it.
Oh, guys, I am realizing that I might not know anything about Christmas
That's
for this
okay.
episode. Not the Mariah Carey song that everybody talks about. I think it's so annoying. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. That one's pretty good.
Okay.
Jingle Bell
Jingle
Rock?
Bell Rock. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Very Mean Girls of you.
Yeah.
love
So
that.
Frosty the Snowman.
Regina Georgia view.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good one. I like Oh Holy Night. I think that one's just like, it hits hard, you know? You listen to it and you're just like,
There's lots of magical ones that are like from like high school choir. Remember that I absolutely like loved.
when you really get in with all the like harmonies and
Yes,
stuff.
you've got your own part. Everybody's ooh,
Yes.
love it.
That was pretty good.
I don't know. I literally wrote this one. I would have to say the one that gets stuck in my head the most that doesn't annoy me is Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh.
Last Christmas.
Do you guys know that there's
a
it's on a website. I don't know if I want to call it a game, but there's like a thing where you have to try to go as long as you can. You have to try to make it from I think it's the day after November, or no, it's either the day after, like the first day of December, or it's the day after Thanksgiving. And you have to try to make it from then until Christmas without hearing that song. There's like a website about this.
For
and
Last
everything.
Christmas?
Yeah. It's like, it's a thing.
Taylor Swift ruined that. You can't walk into a Macy's, baby.
You can't walk anywhere.
walk anywhere without that song playing at
She
Christmas.
sings that?
She covered it, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
But no, it has to be the Wham version
Okay, well
specifically.
then she actually saved a lot of people
Yeah.
because they love to play that one over Wham.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do love the Wham version. I love both versions, but I do love
it's
it.
very nostalgic,
Yeah,
I will say.
yeah.
The Wham version, it's like, yeah. But, you know.
All right, I'm looking up that website. I need to know. I love a good challenge.
Please pull
Not
one of
listen
mine.
to my
Please pull
favorite
one of
Christmas
mine.
song.
Would you and your friends murder Frosty if he came to life?
Yeah, that's a good one. Whoever put that one in there is asking the right questions. What do we think, guys? If Frosty came to life, you're building a snowman.
Just to take his life?
Okay, here's the problem.
Build him up just to knock him down? I mean,
What? It's terrifying. Who knows?
And there's
He
a
pops up.
difference between like Frosty. We're talking about Frosty, and we're not
Frosty.
talking about like Jack
Frost.
Frost dead dad.
No, but he could be. Who knows?
So then we shouldn't kill him.
What? I don't know. You and your friends fucking around in high school? It's like the people with E.T. You know, people are like, come on, my friends probably would have beat E.T. to death. That's what people say on the internet.
Yeah, those are
What?
the type of people
Never seen
that
that
need
post.
to be
no.
locked away.
this is all very morbid.
People, there's a post that goes around all the time, and people are like, to be honest, my friends and I probably would have beat this shit out of E.T.
That's
like
horrible.
Oh my god.
It is pretty horrible. But we're not talking about E.T. We're talking about a snowman
Okay.
named Frosty. If he comes alive,
And he's
are,
never.
are you afraid?
It just depends. Has he ever existed as a like sentient being before now?
No. He wakes up. and he's like-
Mythologically.
I still don't want to kill him. Is he gonna kill me?
he could.
Could he?
He says,
He's Snow.
come give me a hug. How does he talk?
Like a milady guy? Like the
Yeah.
where's my hug guy?
He's gonna Jack Frosty. He's gonna freeze you into his body.
Okay, if he's a villain, yes. If
Yeah.
if my life is in danger,
But how do you know? That's
yeah,
the
but you
real
can't
question.
go around killing people and things
Snowmen?
just
because
in
they
case.
might.
I'm not saying I want to. It's just the question from the Almighty
So
Christmas
would you kill
Bowl.
him?
No.
I feel as though we peer pressured you to change your.
Your answer to your own
Yes.
question.
No, it's just one of those times where I asked a question and added to the show, but didn't actually think about what my answer would be until just
was me with
now.
everyone.
Yeah. I wouldn't kill Frosty unless he was doing some crazy shit. Like his
Yeah.
carrot nose was where his dick was supposed
So
to
I
be.
literally, that would have been a child's fault, probably. If he moved it himself, then yeah, I'd probably knock his head off.
So we would kill him.
I didn't say I'd kill him. I'll put it back on.
Knock his head off? That's decapitation. That's
Put it
death.
back on.
And he would change. He would just be like, oh, thank you. Now time to fucking kill
Here's the thing:
town."
if a snowman came to life, I'd probably believe in God and be afraid
Yeah.
that I shouldn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
You know
there's
what's
some
crazy?
kind of higher power.
I literally 2 nights ago just watched the Frosty like cartoon animated thing with the kids when I
Yeah.
put them to bed. And like the first 15 minutes is how this town is super strict and regimented, and Frosty just comes in to let the kids be kids. And like it's kind of that where like you would just be taken out of your reality totally.
Yeah.
And I can't believe they did that like with a cartoon. It wasn't just like, oh, we're playing and it's like, oh, we are like in
Yeah.
the military as children, and then the snowman's gonna come save us. So you need to think about that.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I will not kill Frosty.
Save your
Think about it.
Frosty.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
I don't
kill
think any of us
Frosty.
would kill Frosty.
You would believe in
Thank
God
you.
if Frosty was
Yeah.
Literally, I'd believe. Well, I'd believe in something. Something's
You heard it here
not
first.
the way I thought it was.
Frosty is the Holy Spirit. That's what it is.
That
God,
is our third one.
Jesus, and Frosty the
Frosty.
Snowman. You're welcome. There you go. Well, of course, I wouldn't kill Frosty. Come on. It's just a fun question. For the Christmas spirit.
So fun.
Okay, it's your turn.
Oh, it is?
Didn't I just do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was unfortunate in pulling that one out.
Okay, well,
Oh, my God.
lucky me.
Fuck, Christmas is over.
Hi. Ross is drunk on eggnog.
You put eggnog in this? I've been spiked.
I thought that's what the thing. I thought you were reading that, and I was like, "What's the question?
Ross is drunk on eggnog. Do you let him drive home?
Do you draw on his face while he's sleeping?
Do you let him help Santa deliver the presents?
Absolutely. Okay, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. What's your first reaction?
This is good.
Oh, this is getting to the important stuff.
Yes, we are. Your grandma just got hit by a reindeer.
I'd believe in God. My grandma's dead.
Let's reverse back time to when she was on Earth with all of us celebrating Christmas.
Which one?
Whichever one
difference.
you would be
You
more
should-
worried
you should have thought
about
of this.
being ran over by a reindeer.
So you're asking me to pick my favorite grandma?
Yes, and then run her over with a reindeer.
I can't do
Slay.
that.
So, if my grandma got ran over by a reindeer, one is alive. She does have fake boobs, so I feel like she'd be fine. She would just like,
They would bounce off.
yeah, she'd be fine.
Wow.
The sleigh
She would
would
just like
bounce away.
hit the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what I envisioned for her.
That's incredible. Well, if we're going off of logic right now, I also unfortunately only have one alive grandma. Thank you guys for bringing that up. And
We all started with at least two, okay?
Hey, at least you have a grandma.
if she did she get run over by a reindeer walking home from
Oh,
our
she
house?
got run
Christmas
over by
Eve?
Alzheimer's.
Oh my God.
Mine too. Good
The
times.
worst thing to happen this Christmas. We're suing Santa.
You're suing. You're just like, I'm coming for your wallet, big man. I'm coming for the
Well,
bag.
okay, the song doesn't say Santa's reindeer. It just says a
Grandma
reindeer.
got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
You should say there's
No such thing as Santa.
Oh, I was saying eggnog. No such thing as eggnog.
You say there's no such thing as eggnog, but my neighbor who was drunk on it ran her over, and it's true. Yeah, let's. I'm hiring Frosty the Snowman
It's a
to
hitman.
go and be a hitman.
We're gonna turn his evilness into something productive.
good.
Yeah,
My
like
grandma gets ran over by a reindeer. I'm
Frosty
saying,
kills
Frosty, hey, what can I pay you in? Pipes, charcoal, what else?
scarf,
does he
a good
Oh,
scarf.
a scarf, a good scarf. Go take down Mr. Claus.
Yeah.
Yep,
Sir
Saint
Claus
Nicholas.
himself.
Sir Claus.
It's your turn, Ralph.
What you didn't answer?
I said I don't have a grandma.
But we're in the Christmas spirit. We're playing pretend.
Does she live? I have a lot of questions.
Your reaction. What's your reaction? She hit the ground. Are you running toward her? Are you calling 911?
I'd be running toward her and
Yeah.
making sure she was okay, you know? Probably calling 911.
No
I
more
feel like
imagination questions.
no
for
more
the-
none. No,
I
these
feel
need
like-
to be as
here's the
logical as
thing.
possible.
they may say there's no such thing as Santa, but reindeer exist no matter what.
True.
You can't deny
That's
that
true.
reindeer exists. So this
Okay.
is like a real scenario.
Okay, so in your
technically.
scenario,
Like we could literally go out front and get hit by a reindeer right now.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
in
that's true.
your okay, so in your scenario, there is no Santa.
I'm
but
like,
your grandma
I'm gonna
got ran
go
over by
get-
a real reindeer.
I'm gonna go get my gun and
so you're
chase them.
shooting.
Yeah.
You're shooting a deer. Perfect.
Well,
okay.
as much as I like to think that I would, I'm like an overly sensitive, like ex-vegetarian.
Yeah.
So the guilt would be too much. It'd be one of those things where I'd be going,
I don't want
I
to
don't
do
wanna
this.
do
You're
this.
making me do this.
And then you blindly shoot, and you hear "ho ho ho, my fucking leg!" And then Santa's real, and you realize you
And
shot
he
him
was
in the leg.
hiding because he
And
was like,
then
"Fuck manslaughter."
It's up to you to deliver the Christmas presents because you shot him in the leg.
and we've
that's
seen
the
the first,
movie.
and that's the clause.
see, this
Is
is
that what
why I
happens
have
in the
questions because I'm gonna react differently then. I don't want that responsibility.
So don't be killing reindeer.
Then the movie
or
wouldn't
trying
happen.
to, because then you would have not killed.
Keep your grandma out of the snow. Is it my turn?
My
Yes.
grandma's dead, Ross.
Oh yeah. Keep your grandmas out of the snow. Samesies at home.
Another
It's
golden
yours,
one.
We're just
isn't
hitting
it?
them all. What would really be your reaction if you saw mommy kissing Santa Claus?
I would be so elated because my mom at the time was single, and that would mean lots of good things for me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good Santa as a stepdad.
Yeah.
There's a movie made about that, right? Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna
Move
say
me to
I
the
would,
North Pole.
I would assume that my mom was missing. I would just like assume that like I was the child of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would get magical with it. Be like, oh my God, I am the descendant. I
Yeah.
am the next Claus.
Yeah. I'd be
That's
like,
fair.
this is my life now.
Yeah. I'd push him into the fireplace.
You would?
No, I
didn't
wouldn't.
think so.
I would probably have some sort of a mixture of your two answers.
Would you, so if we were children and you like
Yeah.
saw this, genuine children, like let's say 8 years old, would you acknowledge it to your mother? Like she didn't see you see it. You walked out of your bedroom, you saw
Yeah.
it. Are you taking this to the grave? Are you
Oh,
starting to act out?
I don't think you knew me as an 8-year-old, so I'll just tell you I've always been very loud, and I would have been going, Mom!
Immediately,
in
like,
that moment.
yeah.
Yeah, just like, Mom, what are you doing? Oh my God, is that Santa Claus?
Nice. I probably would have quietly hid.
Oh, for sure.
Did he
She-
bring me a bike?
Yeah, like
He
there's
better have now.
priorities.
I would have uncomfortably teary-eyed went back to my bed and probably never said anything about it, I bet. Until
Yeah.
I was an adult.
I don't know. I think that I would have gone back to bed, but then I would have been really fucking weird the next day until it came out of me.
That's fair.
I was gonna
Like,
say, I
no
feel like
poker face.
you just made it part of your lore. Like, we're like, no, I'd say so.
Yeah, I would just hide it forever.
Fair enough.
A Christmas mystery.
I'm not picking that one.
Uh-oh. It jumped out. It really wanted picked.
I know. I'm picking one that I folded because then I know that it wasn't
It's not
a
from
Ross
Ross.
one.
And we can have some peace.
What?
Eggnog, tasty or nasty?
Nasty.
Nasty.
I feel like I can have like one like cup of eggnog or like a couple sips of eggnog and I'll be like, I did it, but then I don't want it pretty much ever again.
I will never forget when there was a half gallon of eggnog in my fridge when I was a child.
And you thought it was milk?
I thought it was milk, and like it just ruined my life. I did the same thing with wine. Ruined my life. Wow. The wine said "give to good kids" on it. I swear to God, have I talked about that on this podcast?
Yeah.
Give
I
to
swear,
good kids.
I swear to God, and I've tried to
you
Google
have
this.
said that. Yeah.
Because why would you put that on there? Unless I just like don't know how to read, which
It probably said keep away from kids. And you're like, give to good kids.
I have been doing this thing where I've gone to the store twice in the past month for a body wash and have bought shampoo both times. So
Okay.
it could be me. It could be a
It
mistake.
could,
Yeah.
it could have been, yeah. All right.
But eggnog is nasty.
Yep. Gross. Keep
All
it
right,
away.
A few sips. Got it. I want one of Leah's. What is the best Christmas gift you've ever been given or received? Or slash received, so we're doing both?
Yeah, I figured, you know.
Yeah.
Like, what's your
this is
favorite gift that
hard.
you've ever given, and then what's your favorite gift, or maybe not even favorite, just like something that really sticks out to
Yeah.
you as like.
I have my given one. When I was like, I think in second grade, maybe, we made like these little boxes for our moms. And they had like little things in it, like a Band-Aid, a Teddygram, a Hershey Kiss. And it was like for when you like fix my boo-boos, for your hugs, for like the Teddygram, for the kisses. And my mom like bawled her eyes out when I gave her this. I was very young. And then like 6 months later, a year later, my brother ate the Teddygram, Hershey Kiss, used the Band-Aid. So when I was in high school, I like remade the same thing, but with
Oh.
more like mature stuff.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Aw.
cool.
I'll have to think about my most favorite received.
I don't know. I feel like I'm about to give one of my favorite gifts. So at the time that this comes out, it will be fix my tie. Oh my God, Christmas
It's
is
just
stopping.
loading.
Christmas is stopping. Okay, we're good.
It's melting off of me.
We're good. So maybe that one will be, that's a future one. Otherwise, I can't think of one single thing. And,
Well, can
and-
you just
I
tell
was
us?
gonna say, can you tell us what it is, or because depending on when this.
depending on when it could, because it could time out incorrectly where this drops, like, you know.
Whose gift
so-
is this for?
Krista.
Is she gonna listen
Yes.
immediately? Ugh,
Yes.
Love her.
She loves the show. Yeah.
And we love her.
Yeah. I can't. So I don't want to give it away just in case.
Okay, you can tell us when we're
That's
done.
safe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's I'd play it safe.
Yeah.
So okay, outside of that one, is there one that sticks out to you of like I remember giving this gift and feeling really good about it?
Man, it's such a hard question.
Sorry.
I think your book thing
Yeah.
at your service. That is a gift.
Oh, we're not talking Christmas gift?
We're just talking about gifts, right?
I think we're.
I
Just
mean,
talking about
I
gifts in
did do
general,
a
but-
Christmas gift, but like gifts in general, yeah.
Oh, well then probably that. Yeah.
Okay.
The at
Yeah.
your service gift book. Yeah, that
Well,
if we're talking gift in
And
general,
for
that's
those
one
of
my
you that don't
favorite
know what
things.
it is, I think we might have talked about this in a previous episode, but why don't you kind of break it down for the people? Let them know if they can
Yes.
also maybe gift one of these to somebody.
I would love to make more for people. Yeah, go follow at Not Real Funerals. Basically, it's a little gift book, a keepsake book, I think is what they're actually called. And yeah, basically, it's just a book that is filled with a bunch of heartfelt notes and letters that are written/typed by a bunch of friends and loved ones of someone that you choose, and we put them all into one big love bomb of a book to remind people that they matter and remind people that, like, hey, we think nice things about people pretty often, but we don't necessarily do the best job at telling them. So yeah, this idea was, hey, what if I can find a way to help people express how they actually feel and how much they actually care about somebody, and put it into a little gift book and share that
That
with
is a
somebody that they
gift.
can refer back to anytime they're feeling down. So yeah, at this point in time, I've gifted a handful of them and about to launch it publicly for people and everything. And yeah, I would say anytime I've gifted one of those, that has felt like the most fulfilling gift that I have ever given somebody. Because yeah, its actual purpose is shining through, and I'm like, oh, this thing actually works.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually making people feel the way that I hoped it would make them feel, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that people cared about me this much. And it's because it's easy to, one, forget that you're cared about, and two, like I said, it's easy to forget, or it's
To
easy
show
to,
that you're
easy
care-
to,
that
yeah,
you
it's
care.
easy to show people that you care. So yeah, at your service, follow it at Not Real Funerals, and yeah, let me make a book for somebody that you love, and that would be so much fun.
We
So
need to make a post about this before this episode,
We
so
should.
so people can utilize that.
yes,
for the
I would
holidays.
love that. Yes,
Absolutely.
100%. But yeah, so I guess in general, giving a gift, that has been undoubtedly my favorite unlock of a thing that I have made.
Yeah.
Giving those books and making people cry happy tears about how much they're actually loved and they didn't know it. That's my favorite gift.
I love it.
Love it. Love it. I don't think I knew this at the time that this was going to be like a gift that I really loved giving until I realized how much it was loved. But like one thing that I'm really proud of is when I met Nick, he was like, he wore the same clothes every single day. Like he wore the same Levi jeans and a J. Crew button up.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, and boots. He literally would say that. He's like, it's like his cartoon character outfit. And he never had just like comfy clothes, like ever. And so I got him one year, like I got him his robe, which you guys know that he wears like anytime we're at
We
home,
sure
we're
do.
like big robe people. So I got him a robe. I got him his first like just like hoodie, like jogger sweatpants, and
Wow.
like he's become so much more of like just like a cozy kind of person because of it. And I love being cozy more than like pretty much anything. So I love that I was able to like bring
Introduce
him
that?
bring him into a place where he appreciates like being comfortable. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
As far as received, I feel like it's so hard for me to like place a finger on something because I've received so many like great things throughout my life, but like stuff that like stands out the most. I feel like last year, this is sticking out to me because of the fact that it was recent, but last year Nick was actually the one that bought me my bass for Christmas.
Nice.
And because he's like, I want this to be something that you know, take seriously and that you actually enjoy and blah, blah, blah. And he basically was like, I'll get this for you for Christmas so that way you can start, you know, working on this right
Did you
away.
play
That's
any
awesome.
guitar, any bass, or anything before?
I can play one song on guitar, basically. It's actually White Horse by Taylor Swift.
Nice.
It's the only song I know how to play on guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's everywhere. I love that. And I didn't know that he got you your first one. And I knew that like the bass was new to you, but I didn't know that like guitars in general.
Yeah.
So you're just an incredibly talented person.
That's
you.
true. Factual. Look it
Thank
up.
you.
Facts. on the internet.
You should look it up.
Look it up. Google it. Is
Ever heard of her?
Ingram's
Google it.
super talented.
Fact check it. It'll say, yes, this is true.
I appreciate that you guys think so.
I can't think of one that sticks out that I've received, to be honest. Because it's just, I just feel like there's just years and years of like fun things, and I'm gonna think of
Yeah, and
the
then
first
you're like,
one that comes to
"Ah."
mind, and then I'm gonna really think about it on the way home, and I'm like, what?
Oh, I will regret this later. I mean, I don't regret saying it because it did mean a lot to me, but I feel like later I'll be like, oh my God, but
Remember when someone gave me their heart?
yeah. Well, and I'm
And the
thinking
very next
Christmas
day, you
gift
gave it
also.
I was thinking physically, like literally heart
Anatomical
transplant.
heart,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But we can go back to Wham.
Is that song?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the bowl for our next question.
Who is it?
Did I just go or did you just
I think
go?
I just went. Wait, no.
No, that was you.
That was me.
Me? Okay.
Ross,
Here we go.
get your shit together.
I'm trying. All right, here we go.
I'm trying.
Here we go. This one is, if one Christmas song could disappear forever, which one would you choose and why?
Well, we know yours.
Yeah, mine would probably be the Mariah Carey
What
one.
the
just
hell
'cause-
is it that I can't think of the name of it right now?
All I want for Christmas
Thank
is
you.
you.
Yeah, it's just, I just don't, it's just overdone. Like, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
hate that it's turned into like a meme. So like everybody triple posts it now when it's Christmas season. Like, she's unthawing. Here we go, guy. I'm like,
I think,
man, I'm just so, I
and
just
she
don't care.
plays into it too. But I think like the biggest thing for me with that song is that anytime you put on any Christmas playlist, like at all, like you could be on Spotify and just like look up like Christmas like that is the first song.
Yeah.
that
And it
will
doesn't
play.
matter if it fits the playlist or not.
Yes, it's just always
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, my vote would just be that one just because it's so oversaturated.
And I would say the same, and I don't like hate it, but if I had to make one disappear that I could think of off the top of my head,
Yeah.
that's an easy one that I'm like,
Because I'd want there to be room for all the other Christmas songs to
Yeah.
get played more. Obviously they do, but like, get that one out of the way.
fair enough.
Yeah, mine
Actually, your tie just like slides.
just sliding, just
So good.
slowly like slinking down.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Mine would probably be I don't even know the name of the song, but it's that "Need a Little Christmas right this
Oh,
very
yeah.
minute." And the only reason I say that is because that's the only part of the whole song that I know, and it's annoying, and
Yeah.
it gets stuck in my head.
Heard that in my life.
Yes, you have.
How does
Need
it?
a little Christmas right this very minute.
What's the rest of it?
That's it.
This
That's
is
the whole
unlocking
song.
nothing. But if that's all it is,
Well,
get rid of it.
You've
Like
just
Leah
been listening
said.
to too much Mariah Carey,
I
and so
have
this
been.
sounds like it's a you
Oh
problem.
my God! I keep going to Mariah Carey's profile and selecting that one song every Christmas.
You really need to work on that.
I'm learning like Scrooge did.
Oh wait, okay, it's your turn.
Guys, that was another Christmas. Not pun. That wasn't a pun.
Just full circle. We're bringing it back.
Oh, I
Thank
like
you.
this one.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Hang on!
If you
Oh,
ever hear
God,
this
my tie.
catastrophic things happening, it's because Ross is tied.
Okay,
off.
Christmas has been saved once again. We're good.
We should have got you like a pin, like a safety pin.
Well,
or
it
something.
does go around his neck, but it was way funnier.
It's like in my throat. It's up for Christmas. I would be choking to death.
Okay, pick one store to receive all your presents from.
One store.
One store. Probably Target.
That would kind of cover everything.
It'd have to be Target.
Yeah.
Target or Amazon, because I feel like Amazon technically counts, right?
Ooh. If it's Amazon, then yeah, we get
Well,
anything
then,
and
yeah.
everything we want.
But if we're talking like,
But there is a storefront for Amazon, and they do not have all the things we want.
no, I think that's mostly clothing. Like it's
Yeah.
Amazon outfits or outfitters or something
It
like
has,
that.
yes. There was. I don't know if it's still open at Easton, but yeah, it had like a lot, like QR codes where you could get like other things, like as if you were ordering it off. It was really weird.
It was
That's
like you
strange.
try on your size, and then they're like, "Here, scan this and see if you want it." And like now that you know that this is the fit, like
Yeah.
here's the things you can order.
So is
Yeah.
Amazon cheating?
I think
will we
it's
go to
cheating,
Target then?
Unfortunately, we're going to Target.
Yeah, Target's like in between cheating and also is a store.
Yeah, and like their prices are just so like Amazon is cheaper.
Well,
like,
no,
if we're
no,
getting
this
stuff
is
for
your
free-
gifts. If you're gonna buy me stuff, it could be expensive. Like buy me stuff from
But
Tiffany.
exactly.
You know, Tiffany's a store.
Get everything for Ross from Temu. That's what he loves.
Yeah, that's where I got this tie from.
You'll
much.
use it once, and that's it. You'll use it half of once.
This episode sponsored by Target. Hit your Christmas snow right on Target.
Where are you going with this?
He's really trying. You
trying to
ready?
get these
Oh,
ads
good.
in,
Another
guys.
Ross one.
Oh my god!
I did reword it, and I don't know if I worded it better, and I almost don't want to read it.
I can't
so
wait.
I will be. Okay.
How do we know it's a me one, first of all?
Size out your estimate for Grinch's holiday sausage.
Why do we think that I came up with that one? We're talking
Because
about
you
the-
said so in the text message.
Thank you.
In the group chat.
What's with the gaslighting going on right here?
Why do you think I said something
So-
that I said?
Can we just to clarify, Brittany? What was that?
Okay.
It was just
Size out.
size out. So estimate
Estimate the Grinch's holiday sausage.
the size of the Grinch's. I'm not.
I said holiday sausage.
holiday sausage. Let's keep this one PG.
Show
Show.
show it. Oh my god. You really give him.
But the
A lot.
Grinch has got a gronk in his pants.
I fully feel as though it's the same size as this piece.
It's
of paper.
actually the Grinch.
I was gonna say he's naked most of the time, and there's
there's
no
not much
sign
going
of
on.
it. So.
It's cold around there. It's cold in Whoville. Yeah, the Grinch is
He's got a wee one.
A wee one.
He's got a wee one. Mr. Grinch. His
Beautiful.
dick is so damn small.
Did you write that before you got here? Knowing you also wrote this question.
And his balls hang so low, and the snow, it does grow, Mr.
It
Grinch.
couldn't glow. You suck at this.
What? I'm picking another one. I can't believe this. You guys are being Scrooges. What is your move when you see Rudolph being bullied?
Oh my gosh.
What's your move?
All right, you see Rudolph being bullied by all the other reindeer. You know.
Are we
Dasher
reindeer or no?
And Dancer and Prancer and Vixen
Yes, we do know that.
and Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Yeah.
We're wasting precious time, man.
See? Is that your, yeah, you see them all. We're wasting time. What do
Are
we do?
we reindeer?
Yeah, we're at reindeer school or wherever they were.
Okay, so then I would absolutely stick up for Rudolph.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck those other.
Are you
Shit!
saying-
Oh God! All
Are
right.
you saying that you wouldn't stand up for him if you were not a reindeer?
Yeah, because we have seen what reindeer can do to people.
Like grandmas?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not taking on a pack of reindeer for Rudolph. I'm
Okay.
just not.
Actually, that's a good. Okay, so as a human, sorry, Rudolph. This is natural
Yes.
selection.
Like I'm gonna be traumatized.
Right. I'll look away.
I can't do anything about
Oh,
that.
I'd still try with like a slingshot or something. You know, from
Okay.
far away.
Oh, a nice little. Okay, that's
Okay.
less. That's That's
then
not like
you're
the
in the
If I
gun.
was
tree
a
and they're all at the
human-
bottom of
yeah,
the
if
tree.
I was a
But
human-
they're also not gonna eat you, so like
Yeah.
But they can fly, so you're not really
Fuck.
safe anywhere.
you can't get in that tree, Leah.
Yeah,
I
they're
could get
gonna
in the tree. They can. They have antlers, so I could just hide in between tree branches where they can't.
Ooh, a
get
nice
to
little
me, you know?
blockade.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
You just have to
Okay.
find the right. You just have to find the right place.
Okay, so if you're a human, you're slingshotting the other reindeer away, hiding in a tree. They can't fly to you.
Yeah.
You're a reindeer.
Because I don't want to hurt them. I just want them to know that's not okay.
Hey,
You know.
hey guys, knock it off over there.
Hey, hey, stop it, you
Back
guys.
to work.
So, and then as a reindeer,
Um,
antlering the shit out of them.
antlering the
Yeah.
shit out of like run up behind their booty and just
Yeah, that's good.
antler their booty.
Yep,
Antler
that's
the
good.
booty.
That's a
That
pretty
stops
good.
bullying. We should just implement that everywhere.
Antler to
bullying.
the booty.
Yeah.
Antler to the booty will stop any bullying case.
Yes.
You heard it here first. We stand up for bullying. Against bullying? For
We
bullying?
stand
that?
against bullying.
Wait a
We stand
second.
up
Shit.
for bullying.
More bullying! Rudolph shouldn't have a red nose.
How dare he? Tell the story of how and when you stopped believing in Santa.
Oh.
I think I already have.
Well,
When I came, well, actually, I told a different story, but it's not that, but it was similar. But I just came downstairs nosy as fuck when my parents were wrapping everything on Christmas Eve, because why would they do it before? And it's the first night ever in my life I was parched and really needed a glass of water that I've never asked for in my life. So I did go downstairs and like try that and saw my things being wrapped. And I can vividly remember, I can't remember what movies. I know that they were cartoon VHSs, but they weren't wrapped yet and they were mine. And I was like, now I just know. Like even if they were wrapping other stuff, I still would have. I was like 4. I was very
okay, so
little.
you were little.
I was
Okay.
very like should have still fully believed. I thought that I was gonna like maybe see Santa, not like is he
Yeah.
real? Let me go check.
wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I fucked it up myself.
I think I was like, I feel like I would guess the normal age of like 8, 9, 10, something like that. I feel like is when you kind of find out.
Yeah.
Average.
I would say like probably like 8 or 9. I don't really
Yeah.
know, but like kids are so smart. They just
Yeah,
fake
now
it
I
for
don't know
so
what you do.
long.
Yeah, but I feel like I was, gradually putting 2 and 2 together where I'm like, this doesn't really make sense, right? And then one day my formerly terrible stepmom was just like, hey, Santa's not real, right? And I'm like,
Oh my God, of course
right.
it was her.
Yeah, of course it was her. Right, of course. Who else is going to ruin Christmas? Yeah, and she was just like, yeah, Santa's not real. And I'm like, I thought so. And then she
Yeah, I
was like,
fucking
yeah.
knew that, you stupid bitch.
That's, yes. Hey, say it to the camera.
Yeah, I fucking knew that, you stupid bitch.
Sorry.
I hope she watches this show.
Yeah,
I have
right.
called her a lot of names on this show.
That's true.
She
That's
deserves
very
it.
true. She does deserve
Yeah,
it.
that is also true.
Yeah.
Leah, did my stepmom also tell you that Santa wasn't real?
Yeah, I was wondering who that was.
In my house.
Who is this lady? She said, I'm Ross's stepmom. It's all coming together
You'll
now.
know who this is some years in the future, but you need to know that Santa's not real.
Guess what?
She's our third ghost. There we go.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Very scary for you now.
Now it's terrifying. I am terrified to get visited by that ghost.
I think when I was probably around that age too, like 8 or 9 or something like that, I think I just started kind of like kids at school start talking,
Yeah.
And like you start feeling silly if you're the one that still believes, because you're like, there's a lot of people that don't believe in Santa, and they said their parents told them that Santa's not
Yeah.
real. And it's like, you start kind of putting it together. And I think I brought it up to my mom probably, and she was like, all right, we're gonna have this conversation. So she told me, I think if I remember correctly, she told me about Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter
Damn,
Bunny,
she laid it all out on the table.
and my uncle being gay. I think all in the same conversation.
All right, I guess you're old enough for these hard conversations.
Was the greatest list that you could have laid out of things just now. That is incredible.
Yeah, here's the lies we've been telling you since
That's
you were a
the
child.
sign of the times, though, that
Yeah.
they
They're
have
like-
to
That
sit you
was
down
a
that
big
your uncle
reveal.
is gay.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
like,
God.
Santa and all of these other people are us, and also Rob is not your uncle's roommate.
That is
So
incredible.
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So
Wow.
what is your guys' take? Because some parents, like new age parents, think that it's bad to lie to their children
Oh,
about
right,
Santa.
the whole I would never lie to my child.
Yeah. And I just think that the whimsy outweighs the lie. It's a good lie.
Yeah, I think it's just the fun.
You
It's
don't
the
get
magic.
half the magic if you
I
Yeah.
think anybody that feels that way must have had a different reaction to finding out, because I think most people who find out that Santa's not real, I don't think we all have this thing where we all hold it. You know what I mean?
I've
It's
never
not
been
like a,
oh, you were the one treating me with all those gifts.
I'm like,
Yeah,
you
you
lied
liar.
to me.
I
No,
don't
I'm
think
like,
that
"Ah, okay,
anybody
cool."
really gets offended when they find out. They just find out they're in on the secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it were something where it was the Truman Show, where it's there's this
Right.
one person who
Yeah.
believes that this magic,
Oh my God,
Yeah. You know
what
why
I
isn't
mean?
that a movie?
where there's
Truman Show but Christmas?
yeah, where there's one person who they're
That's
they're
good.
like, we have to make them
Santa.
think that
Yes.
Santa's real.
That's
I
really
love
good.
that.
That has been a thought though, because Emerson, who is Krista's 9-year-old, it's that time where it's probably she's on to something a little bit. and,
Every time though, you keep saying Santa's coming, and
Right. Yeah.
the kids are like, okay.
Right, and yeah, and because I feel like I get hints of when it's being talked about, it's because she'll tell Krista or me, she's like, oh, I'm making my Christmas list and I'm putting this on my Christmas list, so and then we're like, hopefully Santa gets
Yeah,
it for you.
send
She's
it
like,
to Santa.
right, and I'm like, are you 50-50 right now? I
Right.
feel like you're because she's 9.
So
But
it's
also, kids truly try to play into it because it keeps the magic
yeah,
alive.
because the elf on the shelf thing too, and it's that whole thing, we do that, and it's that.
Do you
I'm
guys?
like,
You guys
We
do
started
Elf
it last
on the
year,
Shelf.
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
And I had no intention to, but every kid at school had an elf, and I didn't have any ill will against the elf. I just didn't want to fucking move it every day. And then Winry was like, "Where's my elf?" And
Yeah,
I was like,
everybody
"She's
else
on her
has an
way.
elf."
Yeah.
She is on her way right now."
I just got a text
Zach?
from Santa. I actually can't wait to participate in Elf on
It
the
is a
Shelf
lot of
this
fun.
year. I cannot wait.
I want to do one.
You
Come
could do it
over.
for Nick.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
Don't tell him.
Please. Oh my God. Do not tell him. Please
He'll
do.
just be annoyed every day. He'll
Do
walk
it.
in and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh
But
my
you just
God.
act surprised with him every
Yes.
time.
Post it on your story every day so we all
Yeah.
get to see
we
it.
can collectively.
Oh my God,
Oh
I'm
my God.
obsessed.
It'd
Elf
be
on
like the
Shelf for
most
Nick.
inappropriate version of it
Yeah.
because it's for an
Yes.
adult. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, that's so good.
my gosh.
That will bring me Christmas joy if you do that for Nick. That would be
What a gift.
amazing. Whose turn is it to
I
draw
think I just went.
from the Christmas
Right?
bowl?
I
was-
just,
I think it
I
was
think
me.
you did. It's just we're pretty good at getting through these, so it always feels like it's just our
Yeah.
turn again. You're in a home alone situation. How do you booby trap the house?
Oh, shit.
My house? Oh man, this is difficult.
So, yeah, okay, let's set
Okay,
the
let's
parameters.
set
I don't have
set the
okay,
scene.
I was gonna say because like you have toys, right? So like you can put
Yeah.
Legos on the ground, kind of a
I
thing.
can.
We're
I can
doing
fuck
it-
someone
We're
up.
doing it now.
Yeah, let's say that we are in our respective houses, just us this age.
Okay.
People are trying to break in. You can't call the police.
And-
They're at home
but
on
But
Christmas.
things are getting silly and spiced up to where we're home aloneing the house.
We're
We are
home
not-
alone, yeah. We're still Macaulay Culkin, even though we're
Yeah.
us.
You're just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that so I don't shoot anybody.
Yes, no, we cannot pull a gun out.
Oh.
Got
But we
it.
can smash them in the head with bricks and
We're
paint
talking
buckets. so-
booby traps, everybody.
traps?
Booby
That's what I
traps.
said. It's booby traps.
So I feel. I don't know what I would do.
I think I could paint bucket my stairs.
I could definitely paint bucket
Like
my
the,
stairs.
the swinging
Yeah.
paint bucket. I feel like I could get away with that.
And I would try. I would
Ooh.
love the opportunity to do this.
That would. Remember what's the Christmas horror movie where they actually do that?
Better watch out.
Yep, go watch it, folks.
Yeah.
There's
that is my
I
recommendation.
feel like usually around the time when it starts like getting kind of like freezy cold outside, it's like hard enough to just like walk like down my
Yeah,
porch step
you could just
anyways.
push 'em out the door.
So I'm like realistically, I wouldn't have to
Toss
do
'em.
very much, but
Yeah.
yeah, do like the whole like throwing water on your steps and
Mm.
like letting it freeze kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be good. Just don't even let them get into the house.
Yeah.
That's some classic just water on the sidewalk. would
Let
work.
Dennis just like bite
honestly,
their
Send
Yeah,
Dennis out there,
calves.
Send
period.
Dennis.
Send him to my house when they get to my house.
Yes. Send Dennis. Yeah, I guess I would try the paint bucket. What else does he do in that movie?
He
Marbles?
does.
Is there marbles?
He
on the floor?
does the like tar with the feathers.
The,
that was good.
the doorknob.
hot heat on the doorknob.
Oh,
That was a good
right,
one.
right.
If I don't know how he rigged that. I feel like I could probably do it with like a straightener if I like worked really, really hard at it
A
for a
blow dryer?
long time.
I would get on a sled down the stairs at them, and the front of the sled would have knives on it.
So you are.
Oh, but I can't shoot him.
She can't shoot an intruder, but you are impaling
I
them
would
down a
open
sled.
my gun safe and I would get out a gun.
How about
and
this?
I would point it. I would point it at them, but I would allow a brick to fall on the trigger. How about that? Is
Awesome.
that good?
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah,
I
we're
will
gonna
pull
booby trap the trigger.
I'll
I'm gonna
retract
booby
that.
track. Yeah.
Keep it funny.
Okay.
I would put
That was
sharpened
funny.
candy cans
I like
on
that.
the end of the sled
Funny and festive.
and impale their bodies.
Right. Why are you
Deeply.
so aggressive
Deeply.
right now?
All right. Before
Yeah.
let's move on before
Break it into my house. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Such a good one.
How about that one?
a lovely cheese pizza just for me.
A holiday tradition you remember from childhood. Making vanilla icing cookies with my grandma.
I love
That
that.
was one of my when that stopped, I was like I don't know, probably 12, 13, and I was upset. I was like, "What the fuck do you mean? We're not making it." Oh shit, the tie. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, thank you, Leah. Oh my god.
Yeah, we almost ruined Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas almost stopped because of that.
I
Yeah,
don't
when
wanna
that
let that
stopped,
happen.
that was a bummer. That was a big bummer. So yeah, every Christmas she would bake just like simple cookies, but we would just icing them would just be so fun, and getting
Yep.
to eat them was just
Winry
incredible.
does that now. Ambrose will probably too this year.
I love it. Yeah, that one's the first one that comes to my mind.
Every night, every Christmas Eve night, my dad would read the night before Christmas, like right before we went to bed. I feel like that's the one. I don't know when that stopped, because like we did that well into like being, I feel like, pretty grown.
Like going back home and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess probably when I was living there.
Okay.
But I think it was more like when all three, like me and my sisters, were there. But yeah, I feel like that's the one that sticks out to me the most.
I would say that my mom, because I decided to ruin Santa so early, she always let us open a present on Christmas Eve. And it was always like a
Yeah.
good one that was going to get us through the night. So it just like elevated Christmas Eve's experience.
Yeah.
So
That was man. Can we just talk about the magic of Christmas when you're a kid for a 2nd, and how genuinely as an adult like that is lacking.
Yeah.
Like, and you can obviously you can do it for your children
I
and
feel
all that
like
sort of
you
stuff,
chase
but like
that high your entire
Yes.
life.
Yeah.
it is a high that you
Yeah.
never feel the same way. Like getting
Yeah.
the gifts and like the night before Christmas and what
Yeah.
that feels like waking
and you
up,
have no
getting the
expectation
stuff.
really. You have your list, but like every single thing as a kid is another thing. If there's
Yes.
no like, oh, I won't use this,
Video
it's like,
games,
oh, another
action
thing.
figure, like anything. Yeah.
I feel like it's just the trade-off. You get older and like you can buy whatever you want You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the trade-off. You can go wherever you want. You don't have to go to school. Like, you're in charge of your own life, and you have so much, like, autonomy that I feel like it's less exciting to be like, oh, like a thing, you know, like a gift that whatever. Like, there's not as much magic. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just like,
There's no anticipation.
Yeah.
Because you can
Yeah.
just go and get it, whatever
Yeah.
you want.
But that's one of those things, like, in my brain, I can, like, unlock
Yeah.
the feeling of what that, and, like, it gives you that little rush of, like, nostalgia real quick, and you're like, ooh, that's the good
The only
shit.
time I
Like,
can get to that, with or without kids, I'm sorry, I don't know why my throat's so dry, is sitting on the ground in front of a Christmas tree. It does not matter if I'm giving, receiving, if there could be no presents.
I will say something that sort of even gives me, like, the tiniest glimpse is laying on a couch at night with just the Christmas tree
Yes.
lights. Like, you're laying there
Yeah.
watching TV and just the ambience
oh,
of the
that's
room.
so cozy.
That's my whole, I mean,
That
Zach,
vibe is, yeah.
his whole shtick is chasing the high of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
So we get as close as possible to
Yeah.
like anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's me, right?
I think so.
Is there a holiday movie you watch every year? Nick's favorite is Home Alone, and I feel like that's usually the first one that we watch because he gets so excited about Christmas immediately. Like, he'd be sorry, we film these in advance. He'd be like playing Christmas music, doing all this stuff like now if I let him. But I'm the person who's like, I want to wait until at least the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one, at least like the first Home Alone movie, I feel like is the one that like we watch every single year.
I watch all of them.
All of the Home Alones? Or
Yes,
all of the
but
Christmas
all of the Christmas movies. Like, just go through Disney and just like watch all of the
Yeah.
Christmas movies. But so not like one that I've watched every year my whole life, but one that like I can tell is gonna continue are the Christmas Chronicles on Netflix with, damn it, I don't want to say a random actor's name that it is not, so I will not. But there's 2 Christmas Chronicle movies from like the last like 5 years, and I just really feel like
Huh.
they're gonna hold up.
Okay.
Okay.
And maybe it was
I'm
like
gonna have to
watching
find
it.
that now because I'm like, I
They're
don't know
good.
if I've ever even...
No, they're really good. They're
okay.
good.
Okay.
Mine naturally formed. It wasn't necessarily one that I would like seek out, but so naturally, A Christmas Story just became the one that was like, this is on.
Well, it's
the
gonna
TV.
be on TV anyway,
It's
yeah.
on.
I would say that was my childhood answer. Like, I knew that, but again,
Yeah.
that was my dad's favorite Christmas
So
movie.
that was always on, and it's my stepmom's favorite. And I have never watched more than 3 minutes of that movie. There's something about when it's so ingrained and people already love it, and I'm not in on the secret
Yeah.
that I feel like
Yeah.
I can't comprehend what's happening.
I
That-
think
yeah, that was
as like a Cleveland native, it's just one of those movies that like because the house is in Cleveland, that everybody's just like, yeah, this is our movie. Like,
Yeah, that was it. That's why it sort of just naturally became not the Cleveland thing, but just because it's like everyone's like, this
Yeah.
is like the movie that you watch, and it plays for 24 hours on whatever TV channel, and so like it sort of naturally became that. But then I will say, over the last couple years, when I was living on my own and I like had like YouTube TV or something, I found myself like during Christmas time, like in the day leading up or whatever, like it was on, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, actually, this sort of helps me set the vibe a little bit. 'Cause,
You know what? I
so,
think
like,
it reminds me of my childhood because
Yeah.
watching it throughout my childhood, but also because the parents in that movie remind me so much of my own parents.
That's funny.
You know why I loved that movie when I was a kid? Had nothing to do with Christmas. Is because the Wizard of Oz part in.
And that's another one that I
In
feel
the
like I'm
parade?
out of
Yeah.
I'm so out of the secrets of Wizard of Oz. It's connected to everything on the planet, literally ever. It is.
Oh, you're saying Wizard of Oz
Yes,
itself, so like
yes,
not
yes,
Christmas
yes.
Story with in that.
Yeah.
So
you're saying-
wait,
It's just another part of that. Like
Have we
everyone's
talked
in on
about
the
this?
secret.
Have you never seen The Wizard of Oz? We probably have talked about this.
But
and
I love
just
everything
forgot.
about it. It's a really
Okay.
weird.
I saw Wicked last week and it was amazing.
I'm
I'm
seeing it
about
in a
to be
few
seeing
days.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Same.
all,
We'll power off
everyone go see it. I'm a snob. I'm a really big musical snob, and Nick
if
doesn't
you
like
like it-
musicals, and he and I both loved it.
I'm interested to see
Loved
how I
it.
will feel because I'm so attached to the Wizard of Oz. I
Yeah.
know all the stuff about Wicked and how it ties in and all this sort of stuff, and I I'm a little unsure because I'm like, what do you mean the story is actually that? Like, I'm a little.
Are they going
Well,
by
it's
the
kind
book?
of like a spin-off. Yeah, it's a book, but it's a spin-off. Like there's like The Great and Powerful Oz is a spin-off.
Yeah.
There's so many different spin-offs,
This is-
but this is like it was a book turned into a musical and now turned into a movie, and I was like a kid and like went and saw it, and it was just like blew me away.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
yeah.
generally excited because just
You're
anything
going, yeah, so-
Oz,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I got something.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of attachment
It won't
to this,
do
but it's not
anything.
gonna-
It won't do anything to the original story for you.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It's like a prequel kind of a thing, like a
Yeah. Well,
an origin story, if you will.
Do you know the full thing though? Because I went ahead and watched some TikToks because I
full-
need the full story of Wicked, not just the movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen Wicked like in.
Well, and this is
in-
only the first half.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
1 and 2.
And so
but
like
yes.
obviously we won't spoil it here, but like the ending and the actual ending of oh my god, my tie. The actual ending of Wicked
Mm-hmm.
kind of revokes a little bit of what happens, and I'm like,
Well-
that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Like,
I feel like the way that The Wizard of Oz ends sort of doesn't make any sense.
interesting.
I am literally,
Okay.
just so you guys know, I will be watching it and will become an expert on
Are
The
you
Wizard
going to
of Oz.
watch The Wizard of Oz before you
And
go
then-
and see
mhm.
it? Oh,
I
I'm
want
so
to
happy
because
that you're going to
I just
experience all of
know
it.
so much weird lore about that movie, and I would just love to actually
Yeah.
connect the characters.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, there's definitely parts of what I've learned that I'm like, that's pretty cool. And there's like one or two aspects that I'm like, that's a bit of
Mm-hmm.
a stretch. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But otherwise, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Love it.
Was that?
I don't know why it is so hard for us to keep.
I'm going to draw. Here we
Okay,
go. Oh,
I hope you get a good one.
Okay, here we go. Next one, favorite treat that only comes around during the holidays. My grandma's Oreo dessert.
Yummy.
Greatest thing that I've ever eaten in my life. Only comes around on holidays.
Oh man.
The best thing.
Now I want to try it.
I'm
I'm upset.
I wish you could try it. It is the greatest thing to ever happen to mankind.
Does she have a special recipe?
I think so because I couldn't explain it to you. So yeah,
So it must be special.
I think
must
it's
be
pretty,
special.
Yes, it's pretty special. Yep. Oh fuck! Christmas
Well,
is over.
Mine would be the
okay.
ice cream that I forced you to try.
Oh
Ross's
yeah.
Friendsgiving.
And it's still at my house.
And
So
was it
same
yummy?
season, you would like
She
to try
tried to
it.
get us to steal it, and I was like, no, they hosted.
Did I
We
try-
have to.
We'll just have to talk about that off the podcast. We're just gonna have to
She
talk
goes,
about that later.
She goes, it's in the freezer. You could just take it home. And I was like, I'm gonna let Ross keep it because he deserves it
Because
for
he loves
hosting
dessert
such a wonderful
so much,
Friendsgiving.
and I'm sure he's eaten so much of it.
Yeah, guys. You know
Actually, that's a really good. I didn't even think about that.
it's gonna last me till next Christmas.
Next
See,
Christmas, I gave you ice cream.
Good one.
Oh,
Wait, what's yours?
Okay. I have a hard time with this because Nick loves those little Christmas tree cakes.
Yes.
Which I think
So
they're
does
just
Zach.
zebra cakes in disguise.
Yeah,
But
they are.
Those
apparently,
are around all the time, right?
but
Not the Christmas trees.
the
Oh.
Christmas trees taste different. He insists on it.
well, zebra
so-
cakes have a little bit of chocolate, so he's not wrong.
It's a different type of cake. Like we Googled it. And
Oh,
everything.
okay.
I've never had them back to back. So if like you blindfolded me and fed me one, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't
That's the
know what
next
it was.
episode. We're gonna blind taste
We're gonna
test.
blind
Oh, fun.
taste test
Christmas.
little Debbie snacks.
Yep.
So that's Nick's thing that I just thought about that was like only around during like
Yeah.
Christmas time. But for me, I would say like but this is obviously just for any holiday. The Reese's that are like
Yes.
specifically shaped for different holidays. It's a different formula. I think I've said
They
this on
just
here
need to
before.
change the Reese
But then it wouldn't be as novelty.
True.
You know what I mean?
Because
So
then it
it's
would
like-
just be available all the time.
Exactly. Which technically I feel like they are. It's just you have to find whatever holiday
Yeah, because it goes
is.
Easter, Halloween, Christmas.
I don't know that there's one necessarily for like summertime. But
Okay.
yeah, anyway.
You're up.
It's my turn.
You're up.
We're getting down to the final few, right?
We are. Ross is done. He's over this holiday season.
The
His
snow
tie
is
keeps
melting.
falling off.
My tie's falling off.
I feel like this is sort of like we already sort of answered it. You can only watch one holiday movie for the rest of forever. Which one is it?
For the rest of forever, I would say that just the OG Santa Claus.
Okay. That's a good one.
The Rest of
is.
Forever.
It's got a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah, it's for kids. It's for adults. I feel like it's.
So this is just a Christmas movie that during Christmas time is the only
You
one
can only.
watch.
Yeah, it's the only
Not
one
like
you
the
can
only
watch.
movie in general. You can
No,
watch
the only
forever.
Christmas
Yeah.
movie or like holiday movie that you can watch forever for the rest of your life. You get one holiday movie.
I'm choosing the horror movie Krampus. It's very fun. If you haven't seen it.
It was on at
Okay.
the nail salon actually, and I didn't get to see a lot of it. But
It like fits the Christmas vibe oddly well, and it's like a scary
hey,
movie.
The Conjuring
but it's not,
2 is a Christmas movie.
Oh.
It takes place during Christmas.
I also want to see Dear Satan, or I guess it's called Dear Santa, but with Jack Black and kids accidentally write Satan instead of Santa, and then he like
I've
goes and
seen
delivers them.
something about that.
Yeah, I want to see
Oh,
that.
I
That's
don't know
fun.
if I even knew that existed. I would say
I don't know if it's out yet, but
I would say my go-to movie though that I would watch. Did you pick one?
Krampus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Krampus. Oh my God. Wait, yeah. I was there. Mine would be The Grinch, like the Jim Carrey.
oh
The
yeah,
Grinch.
that's a
that
really
one.
good
I feel like as like a kid, I watched that one even when it wasn't Christmas.
and that
I
one
just
just takes you
good.
somewhere else. Like
I feel
fully.
like there's a decent chunk of my personality that comes from like that movie.
Not
just
you
remember-
having
my
green
sense of
hair right
humor.
now. What?
What?
I just remember the boob scene
Yeah.
Oh.
where
Yeah.
he like does that with the boobs, and I remember being a kid and I was
See,
like,
there's always something.
I remember being a kid and I was like, oh my god, is that allowed in here?
Okay.
Brittany, what's yours? Did you say yours?
Did I? Yeah,
Yeah.
the original Santa Claus.
Oh, that's right. You said, yeah, yep.
We were here.
We were
guys
here.
were here for
Remember that
that.
one Christmas when we did that podcast?
Should people consider trying to celebrate different holidays for enrichment, or would that be considered cultural appropriation?
Oh, we went from Grinch penis to. All right.
That's
Rich Penis was like 45 minutes ago.
I'm still stuck in Rich penis.
I would absolutely love to be like invited to celebrate with other people. I don't know if I would like attempt that on my own. We do celebrate like winter solstice, but that's not like a cultural.
Right.
But I would love like if I had the opportunity to be invited into other people's celebrations like that.
Yeah, my answer is probably the same. Actually, that would be cool
Yeah.
if there was like a different friends who were like celebrated in different ways, and you got
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
experience
Like
that
a Friendsgiving,
at their-
but like a Christmas, whatever they're,
at their place, like in there, so you're not like trying to copy and set it up yourself, and like, is this right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't think that I could do it as like our family unit on our own. I do think it would take somebody who is versed in it sort of to like bring you in
Yeah.
and teach you like, hey, these are the things that are important,
Yeah.
at least for my family
And
like
if I
our
had,
stuff.
yeah,
But
if I had people in my life that I knew celebrated differently, that I celebrated with or wanted to celebrate with, I feel like I would go out of my way to figure that out. Like, I think that would be really fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
The enrichment of that
absolutely.
would be awesome.
I love the idea of it. I think it's something like growing up, like I always really loved Christmas, but I always really loved the idea of like, oh, like there was like kids at school that maybe celebrated like Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, like things like that. And I was like, oh, it would be really cool to like celebrate different Christmas sort
Yeah.
of. If that makes sense. As
Yeah.
a kid, that was like
Yeah.
what you thought, or like 8 days, like, oh my gosh, Hanukkah,
Yeah.
you get 8 days of like Christmas celebrating basically. Like it lasts so long.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But yeah, I remember as a kid being like, I want to have Hanukkah. I don't want to have Christmas.
I definitely remember like, I love candles and presents.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I think
Me?
it's you, Ross.
It's you, Ross.
All right. Is Baby It's Cold Outside problematic?
This is a hard one because
So remind me the lyric. She says no, and he's
she's
like,
like,
stop.
I really can't be here.
And he's like, come on.
It's fine.
Is it problematic if
little
I
bit.
say it depends on the sex of the person singing each
I-
part?
I think the implication that it like puts into play depends on how you as a person are receiving it. Because
Yes.
like I'm the kind of person that's thinking like in my brain I was always like, oh, this is a couple, you know, that like maybe like a high school couple, because she's like, oh, like my father will wonder, or you know, something like that. And I always thought like, oh, like, you know, like she wants to stay and like spend the time
It's a
with
little
like this
push-pull,
boy.
yeah.
I feel like there was always this implication that she wanted to be there, but she like
That's how I feel.
but she didn't want to like
I feel like that's always,
like
also
it-
probably how it was
It
written.
kind
realistically.
of, yeah. No one was like, let's write a song about forcing someone.
right.
into
And
the
I,
situation.
Slip some
I think that a
eggnog
lot of
into you.
people like if they interpret it that way, then that's just how, you know, they
Yeah.
like.
Do we kind of think that maybe people are looking for that in the song? Like they're trying?
I think it's a little bit of a reach to say that it's problematic because realistically, like, it's like you said, nobody would intentionally be like, let's write a song
It's also
where
a duet. Like the
Yeah.
other person singing could just leave and the song could just not exist, but the other person agreed they wanted to play this cheeky game with
Right.
the other person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is just written into the song.
yeah.
So
I feel
final
like-
verdict.
Not problematic.
I don't
for
think
me.
it's problematic.
Nope. There it is. Not problematic. Save your arguments for the comments of our post.
Oh God.
Can't wait.
Tell us why we're wrong.
The
this the last one?
Final Christmas gift.
Sounds like like a Hallmark movie.
Do you guys watch Hallmark movies or
No,
Lifetime?
I can't.
You know what? I watched the Lindsay Lohan movie that came out. Was it last year? The
Okay.
Christmas
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, A Christmas Wish?
Christmas Wish or something like that.
Some-
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's the Irish Wish. That's the one she was just in.
Oh.
I can't remember. I kept jokingly calling it a Lindsay Lohan Christmas, a
Yeah.
very Lindsay Lohan Christmas. She's always in those like quirky movies.
Yes,
You know,
she
where
is.
it's like, oh, like
The ones that aren't made anymore, pretty much.
Freaky
yeah,
Christmas.
which I actually
Yes.
love that she
Yes.
came
Where she
back
switched
because it's
identities
like
with Santa.
it's like
Correct.
Freaky Friday, Parent Trap, like mostly like the things that she has done are like quirky little things.
Mm-hmm.
So like I loved watching something new because normally I'm like, these are really cheesy, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
I think my favorite but
But-
least favorite thing is scrolling through the cover art for all of them because they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
red and green sweater,
Yes.
snowy background, and the description is Johnny just returned home from being an architect in Oregon. He returns home to his small town that he hasn't been in and finds his high school lover, recently single, with 2 children, and he brings the Christmas spirit into her asshole or whatever it
It's
is.
much.
that or it's like a single dad and this girl comes into this town and she's like, we have to bake this pie to save the town for this contest that's exact
Yes.
amount of money that we need to save the town.
We got to save the rec
Yeah.
center.
And that movie
The
is
Rec
with Vanessa Hudgens in it.
I
know.
There was
A Christmas Switch.
no, the Lindsay Lohan movie was also that.
Oh, really?
They're all that.
Basically. I mean,
All of
well,
them.
I mean, I love
she
my
also,
girl. I love my
she
girl
also like
still getting
lost
there.
her
Virginity.
memory.
Oh.
She lost her. She had amnesia. So that was
Okay.
that was the Lindsay Lohan twist on the movie. But it was essentially like we have to raise the money to save the bed and breakfast or whatever.
It's always
course.
it's
Yeah.
always something that like I know no one that's ever had a business like the businesses and like and someone's
Yeah.
running those around the world, but like we don't know those people. They must be like real like Hallmark people walking around.
I wonder if I could make more money for my personal endeavors if
you made
around
Hallmark
Christmas.
movies?
No, probably yeah.
Yes.
But if around Christmas I posted and I was just got on Instagram and I was like, guys, you gotta help me raise money because otherwise they're taking my rec center away or like something like
Yeah.
that. And
Oh my
I played
gosh.
into
and
those
then a Christmas wish
because
happens.
they always work. The town bands together, they sing around the Christmas tree, and then the business gets money and everyone's saved.
Do you have a favorite like Christmas movie that is cheesy?
I think they all are. I actually
mean,
love
like
all
those
of the
those specifically
the
like
bad cheesy
rom-com ones.
All of the Christmas Switch Vanessa Hudgens ones. There's 3 of them.
How many times does Christmas get switched up?
3 times.
Oh my God.
Weren't you
Believe it or not. Were you here for that?
I was there.
Yeah, and they're actually like they're cheesy for sure because they're literally trying to like save the world via pie essentially. But they're good.
Okay.
They are good. They're cheesy and I would recommend watching them.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that.
I couldn't give you one.
You don't have like a rom-com
Scrooge.
one? Then I'll
He
give
doesn't
you
like
two.
rom-coms.
Fuck! Hold on, guys.
Oh, that's-
hold on.
Christmas is on pause. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. We're
I
back.
have 2, so I'll just say one in your stead.
Thank you.
The Holiday with Cameron Diaz.
Oh yeah.
And Jude Law, Jack Black, and Kate Winslet. It's a great
What a
movie.
cast.
So good. Very, very well done. Very rom-com cheesy, like holiday feel to it. And then my other one would be The Happiest Season. It was like a Kristen Stewart like
lesbian movie.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza was in it. It was really good. It was kind of cheesy and Christmassy like you would expect, but like also loved that there was like just like the gay twist. And the actor from Schitt's Creek is in it, and I can't remember his name. David from Schitt's Creek.
Ew, David.
David Shits.
Yes, that's
Him.
him. David Schitz.
Our actual final question.
Our final question.
Here we go. Jingle bells, please.
I should have brought some
Edit
jingle
those in.
bells.
Snow, yes or no?
No.
Wow, what
That's a
what a question
great
to end
ender.
on.
That's amazing.
Yes, if I don't have to leave my house, 100%.
That's how I feel too.
Probably like if it's like a nice, puffy,
if it's gonna
quiet,
be
silent
it.
night.
Oh my god.
You know.
No creatures are stirring through the house. I might consider.
I think that.
Christmas is over.
Oh my God, guys, hold on, please.
I'm
Why
sorry
didn't
that
you just- Why didn't you just?
I should have spent $80 instead of
this where?
75.
You could
Tuck it in there. You
tuck
think?
it in maybe.
Now that we're at the end of the
Oh.
episode, there's a better way to hold my tie. Christmas is saved. We're back on. Yeah, give me like one nice snow that like helps sell. Like it's like this is Christmas, and then I never want snow
on like the
again.
night of Christmas Eve.
I'm
Yes.
cool with that too.
Yes.
And like it sticks around for Christmas Day so that we can see it outside the window.
Puffy, crunchy.
Yes. But then it melts away and we go back to, well, I don't know.
Like, no,
I also
love
hate stick
global
season.
warming. Yeah, we don't need that.
I
If the roads are clear, I'm fine. If the roads are clear,
just don't like the
That's
mush
the
and the
grass's
slush and the just.
Walking through a parking lot and there's just, there's like
Yeah.
slush.
I don't like
Brown
winter.
slush.
I
I don't
really
either.
don't like winter.
Me
So
neither.
a nice, beautiful Christmas snow, give me it once, and then leave. Leave
Yeah.
forever.
I feel like we're pretty lucky with where we live because we usually do get like one, like we had one snow so far already. At least here we did. And it was really pretty. It like stuck on all of the like sticks and like made
It
it
did
look
its
like a winter
thing.
wonderland. And then it was gone.
Yeah.
Like by the time like
Yeah.
noon rolled around, like it was gone.
Yep.
But Dennis had a fantastic time
Good for
running
him.
around in
Wow,
the snow.
that's
And that
adorable.
was enough for me to be like, okay.
we got our fill.
Yeah.
Final verdict on snow as we close down this episode. Yes, with a caveat,
Yeah.
but no otherwise.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes, with conditions.
Maybe
Yes.
we nix the song "Let It Snow." What if we
Saint
get rid of
Nix
that?
it.
Yeah,
How
That was a
about
good one.
Let It Go? Oh my God, that's another.
it's another.
That's
That's
Frozen.
another Christmas
Yeah.
song. Shit.
That one?
I thought-
It's not a Christmas song, and it's actually not even a little bit of a Christmas song. But it is. It does have to. It
There's
does
snow
involve
in it.
ice.
There is
yeah.
snow. There is snow there. That's true.
We were
Yeah.
there.
We were there, and we were here, spreading Christmas cheer.
Are you
We
going to
did
rhyme
it.
the whole rest of the time?
You better.
To all of you here,
Cheap.
what, I need
Because
help.
you. Oh, I was letting you do your thing.
I need
All
help.
of you here with your reindeer on the side of a rear.
So easy, is it?
You started it.
Now,
You started it.
it's Leah's part of it. Oh, fuck, my tie.
Not the tie. Oh my. The tie.
Oh my, oh my. Anything but the tie. Okay. Now it's time we say goodbye.
What we'll do? We'll make you blue.
That's right.
Trying so hard to find a word that will rhyme with button so I can hit it, but also come up with shit while I'm thinking of that. So can you think
Well,
of
we gotta-
something?
Hey, I hope this episode. Let's restart. Here we go. This episode was longer than the Grinch's penis.
Why are you looking at me?
It's your turn. She's gonna try to end it on button.
Thank you so much for being here to greet us.
That's good. Let's keep going around. We'll get it.
Okay. Here at Honestly Same, we love you so much.
If you bully, we'll stick antlers up your butt.
'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the house.
Not a button was pushed except for this one.